Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, let's just dive right on in. Okay, let's put our hands on our heart center, or you can put them wherever you want. We are going to be breathing in nice and slow through our nose, at least a count of 7. Breathing in, and at least a count of 7 breathing out. You don't have to count. That's just to help those that it helps to go slower. If you need that to help you go slow. And then also when you breathing in through the nose, exhaling, expelling all that no longer serves you through the mouth, and that audible, long-awaited sigh. And then breathing in, we're going to start with pulling that beautiful Mother Earth energy up, really grounding into her, allowing that energy to come up and like hold us in the safe space and help us to feel held, filling us up with her unconditional love and peace and calm. Oya, oyana, siana, tiana, kiana, tuyano, oyana, siano, oyana. Iana, kiano, oyana, siano, tuyano, oyana. They're like, no better way to start the day. Okay, so breathing in nice and slow. Breathing in. Feel the cycle of that breath. Feel the cycle of that energy pulling in, up, and back around, up, and back around, up, and back around. So breathing in. Wiggle it, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Work it out, work it out, work it out, work it out. All right. Okay, now we're going to be breathing in intention on our crown, pulling down that source light energy straight from Father, Son, just imagining in your mind's eye, seeing the brightest light you can imagine, just coming straight through our crown, cleansing, clearing, like roto-rootering our whole center channel, and then also just kind of going out, projecting outwards as well, just cleansing, clearing, aligning, activating. Oyana kiano suyano tuyano oyana, bringing clarity. Oyana kiano suyano tuyana kiana siana tuyano oyana. Iana kiana siana tuyana oyana. So with every inhale, we are pulling down, 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 down that beautiful bright white light, cleansing, clearing, aligning, and activating every single energy center that we have, and it illuminates so bright that it cleanses our whole aura, our whole energetic field. So breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Give yourself a little wiggle, 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 wiggle. Work it all of that. Oh, yeah. Okay. One more round. We're going to this time with our intention on our heart center, bringing those two energies together in this beautiful balance of that peace and calm, unconditional love, and the clarity and drive and purpose, and this manifestation, creating this, coming together, creating this, their manifestation magic. They're talking about this manifestation magic. Oyana kiana siana tiana oyana pshu. Yana kiana oyana ayana siana oyana. And allowing that with every inhale, we're like pulling it in and this like swirling and marrying together, and oyana, siano, tuyano, oyana. And then every exhale, it just like whoosh, goes throughout our whole energetic field, just creating this beautiful balance throughout our whole energy, yana, kiana, oyana systems. So breathing in nice and slow. And exhale. Inhale, nice and slow. Inhale, nice and slow. Oyana, siano, tuiano, oyana. Iana, kiana, suiano, tuiano, oyana. Iana, kiana, siano, tuiano, oyana. Iana, kiano, suiano, tuiano, oyana, kiano, suiano, tuiano, oyana. They're like blooming like a flower, blooming like a flower. I don't know if that's coming in the reading or not, but that's what it felt like. They were just oyana, kiano, oyana, opening us up like a flower, like peekaboo, I see you. Iana, kiana, siano, tuyana, kiana, siana. Oyana, kiana, siana, tuyana, oyana. Oyana, kiana, oyana. All right, let's see what we have here this morning. Iana, kana, siano, tuyana, oyana. So good to see you. I do feel like it's weird, but it's like, I don't know, it feels like you're right there sitting across the table from me. We're having a wee cup of tea. We're having some coffee together, just chatting it away. I don't know. Iana, siano, tuyana, oyana. 7 of Swords. Oyana, kiana, oyana. Ayana, siano, tuyana, oyana. Ace of Swords. Oyana, kiana, oyana, siana, oyana. My fingers are still like buzzing over here, so one more. Okay. Oyana, siano, tuyano, kuyano, suyano, tuyano, oyana. 5 of Wands. Interesting. Okay, so now we're supposed to go over here to the Ancient Stones Oracle. This is a Rebecca Campbell. Suyano, tuyano, oyana. If you guys ever want to know about like any of the cards, if I don't mention them, even like the tarot deck or anything, like I don't mind. I'll post the link of what they are and where I got them and all that. Where I got them is either A. Most of the time it's on Amazon, but there's a couple that I got off of Facebook or just through Hay House, because they have that the Hay House has those sales, 50% off plus the free shipping. Love some free shipping. Okay, so we have Lay It on the Altar. We had that before, didn't we? Or was that in a reading? I think we did. Okay, so lay it on the altar, hand it over, soften, surrender, and forgive. So we got this one again. Very interesting. Okay. And this one again is kind of going towards the center, and they have that one towards the center and the swords to the left and the wands to the right. So, and then you have the ace. So you have the Ace of Swords, then 7 of Swords, and then Lay It on the Altar, and then 5 of Wands, just to review. Okay, one day I'm going to get like where you can, like the newscaster where she has the, over here, the little window. It's so hard when it's like, okay, the little window, kind of like that. Okay, there. And then it has like the small little window where it has a second screen going. Wouldn't that be fun if you could see the cards up there? I'd like to figure out how to do that. So if you know how to do that, want to come over and do that, help me figure that out, then let me know. All right. Eyes are going straight to the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Okay. And this little on these little tickets right there. So let's see what that messages. Oyana siano toiana kiana siano oyana siano toiano kuiano oyana kiana ana Iana siano tuiano o iana tiano suiano. I don't know what they're doing, why they're tapping. They're loosening up something. Iana siano tuiano kuiano oyana kiana siano tuiano oyana. Releasing, releasing. Iana siano tuiano oyana. Okay, so if you feel like you're going to cough, they are kind of working on our throat right now, even though they're down here. Iana tana siana tiana oyana kiana oyana, like working on any blockages. Iana siano toyano oyana kiana oyana, keeping you from speaking your truth. Oyana sana siano toyano oyana kiano soyano toyano oyana. Very interesting. Oyana kiano soyano toyano oyana. Iana soyano soyano toyano oyana. Okay, so they're saying they're saying that it is a very profitable time, and they don't mean profitable as in like finance profitable, but profitable as far as profits. Oyana kiana siano toyano oyana. That we are entering the age of iana kiano soyano prophecy. Okay. That we are entering an age of prophecy. Well, messages will be coming through. It feels like messages from oyana kiana siana tiana koyana soyana tuyana oyana, coming from all over the world. Like prophecies from all over the world will be coming. Iana kana siana oyana. We are entering the age of prophecy. We are entering the age of prophecy. 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 They are like, this is a proclamation that we are entering the age of prophecy. Now I feel like I'm on the news, like a newscaster, like, you heard it here first, people. Of course, you may not have. I don't know. Maybe heard somewhere else. But they're talking about entering the age of prophecy. You're entering the age of prophecy. You may be part of this. So that is why they were like working on here, like your throat, like it's like, it's all like it feels like this. Gosh, them rubbing their, so when I say them rubbing their fingers like that, I know it sounds weird because it's me doing it, but it feels like they are like it feels like they are doing this for us. Because remember, we are sitting at the table together, chatting it up, having a cup of tea, and 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 we are being assisted by the angels. And nine, and nine, and nine, and nine, they say. Nine is Nine is my group of my galactic council. It's like a group of 9 different galactic systems, and they help us with this. And 9 is very involved. They just said I could call them 9 instead of galactic council because it's like shorter, and I like short little names. And so they said that they are very involved in like our energetic healing. So anyway, so they're showing like they were like running their fingers, and this is for you as well, as long as you're like, and if it's not, and don't worry that anything that is ever happening here, like energy healing, which light language is a form of sound healing and energy healing. If you did not know, also just to review too, that light language is like our soul's language. It's a way for our souls to communicate bypassing the ego, to where we can just it's like oh, the best feeling just came over me about, because they were like, this is like, so they talk about like how we're sitting across from each other at the table, and then our higher selves, our souls are there as well, and they're sitting and they're chatting too. It's kind of like we're all having like our cups of tea together, and they're talking, like kind of talking over us. They're like, let's get to the root of the matter. So anyway, back to what I was saying. So energy healing, any of the light language or energy healing that you the light coding, the light weaving, it's never gonna be like oyana kiana oyana, like forced upon you. Oyana kana siano tuyano oyana kiano suyano oyana. Anything that is iana kiano oyana gifted here, oyana siano tuyano kuyano oyana kiano oyana siano tuyano oyana, on this channel is in agreement with your higher self. Anything that is received from this channel, oyana kiano oyana siano tuyano oyana kiano oyana siano tuyano oyana, if even if it's never voiced like oyana kiano suyano tuyano oyana, I agree to receive, it's still if you it's never anything that you would receive by force, but if you were to receive, it's like by your higher self, by iana kiano suyano tuyano oyana kiano oyana. It's kind of like you already know, like before even coming here, that this is what is needed. This is what is needed. This is what is needed. Siana, tiana, siana, oina. So then going back to this, they're like, get the show on the road, get the show on the road. They're doing this V thing. Siano, tuiano, oyana, kana, siana, tiana, ana. Ana, kiano, oyana, siano, tuiano, oyana, kiano, soiano, tuiano, oyana. Iana, kana, siana, tiana, oyana, kiano, oyana, tiana, oyana. At the base of our throat. Oyana, siana. Iana kana siana tuiana oyana. And they're almost saying iana kiana oyana, like unbind these chains, 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 unbound, unbound, forever unbound, 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 forever unbound. And if you are called to do this with your hands as well, you can do this too. Just wipe, unbound, unbound, and proclaim it. Oh, yeah, they love that idea. Proclaim it, proclaim it, proclaim it. Take your fingers like this, and you could just take your fingertips, rub down, unbound, unbound, forever unbound, 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 forever unbound, 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 forever unbound, 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 forever unbound, 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 forever unbound. Oyana siana tuiano suiano tuiano suiano tuiano suiano tuiano suiano tuiano suiano tuiano suiano tuiano suiano. Oyana kiano tuiano suiano tuiano oyana kana siano tuiano oyana. Ayana kiano suiano tuiano oyana kiano suiano tuiano oyana. Iana siano tuiano oyana. They're saying that like we are just oyana kiano suyano tuyano oyana. It's like they're giving power. They want to give power to the truth. Oyana kiano suyano oyana kiano oyana. May the words of truth be drawn forth. Oyana kiano suyano tuyano oyana. Iana kiano suyano tuyano oyana. May oyana kiano oyana siano tuyano oyana. May our words of truth be heard. Suyano tuyano kuyano oyana. May your words of truth be heard. May your messages be received. Oyana kiano suyano tuyano oyana siano tuyano oyana. And perceived in the manner they were meant to be. Oyana siano tuyano suyano tuyano kuyana kana tiano oyana. Iana siano tuyano suyano tuyano oyana. Iana siano tuyano oyana kiano suyano tuyano oyana kiano oyana. May we cut through the mischief and the misbelief. May we cut through iana kiano suyano tuyano oyana kiano siana ana tiano oyana kiano oyana siano tuyano oyana. Iana kiana siano tuiano oina kiano tuiano oina. Iana siano tuiano oina. The bindings and the chains, anything that is keeping us from feeling worthy of being heard, of speaking this truth, of being who we're meant to be. We are called here. You are called here. You are called here. You are called here. Feel it in your bones. It's like I could feel it like vibrating. It throughout my chest. It's like kind of like the inside of a speaker. It feels like it's like all of a sudden your words are like like they could be heard and spoken and heard for miles. It's like the projection of these words of truth, of prophecy. It's like they have wings, they have wings, they have wings. Share your messages of truth. Share your messages, share your insight, share your beliefs, share your hope, share it all, share it all, share it all. Open, 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 open. This call is for all. Oyana siano tuiano kuiana siano tuiano oyana. Iana siano tuiano oyana kiano suiano tuiano oyana. Ayana siano tuiano oyana kiano suiano tuiano oyana kiano su. Ana kana ana su. Ana su. Yana kiano oyana. The messages, the messages, the messages. Oyana siano oyana. All right. Oyana siano oyana. They're just like this age of prophecy is it is coming, it is coming, it is coming. But also what's coming? Misinformation. So we must be discernment. We must use discernment. It feels like darkness likes to weave in misinformation, misguided information, even by the ones that we would they don't mean, they would normally speak just all truth, and they don't and it's like it's not like it's not deliberate. It's not deliberate. It's just sometimes it's not deliberate. It's just like snuck in. It's like these little words and seeds of doubt and mischief. It feels very like a mischievous spirits and little dark seeds planted here and there that are just like spread around because they want us confused. They want us confused. Because when we're confused, we doubt. And we doubt ourselves too. Even so, whenever we say, so even whenever we say something wrong, and then if we do that, if we feel like we are speaking our truth, and then later on, we are starting to feel doubt in that truth, then we need to use discernment in our connection, in our hearts, to really dig down and to feel into that. Was that truth, or was it a little mischief being put in there as well? And if they're like, most of the time it's truth, but if there ever is that little mischief spirit popping in, then you need to just own that, so that way you don't, you can go back and just say, sorry, I need to clarify a few things. This is what I truly mean. still so much clearing going on, because they're saying too that speaking your truth in that way too is like freeing, owning the mischief, owning the mistakes, owning the misspoken words, oyana kiana, oyana siana, oyana, and just going back and owning that and saying, just to clarify, this is truly the case here. Oyana kiana, oyana. So just if you happen to, if the mischief comes, then just rewrite the script, kind of thing. Don't like throw out all the messages, because like they're saying, like, don't like all the messages. It doesn't mean that all the messages are tainted just because you said one wrong little word or something. Don't throw out all of it because of one thing. These are this feels like such a powerful time. They're like, these are prophecies. These are like from on high. These are like, oh, angelic. It feels like, oh, it feels very angelic. It feels very angelic. It feels very angelic. And so, of course, like all of that light and goodness and hope and just like, just trying to get everyone to the freedom in that. It's like, because there's it's like there's like slavery in the darkness. It feels like very much like you almost picture, like they're showing even like, with the chain around your ankle, and in that programming of like not feeling free to make your own choices or to share these words of wisdom. It's like chained and not free. You're not free when you can't speak your mind, when you can't share your truth, when you can't speak the words of wisdom that are coming through. Oyana siano tuyano oyana kiano suiano tuyano oyana. We are just here to like help you just be your own person, finding that who she is and the power within. Iana kiano suiano oyana siano oyana kiano oyana tiano suiano tuiano oyana. We want you to be proud of who you are and all that you have to offer, without judgment, without comparison to others, because everyone is absolutely different and unique, and that is the thing. That is the freedom in this whole lesson too, is that just seeing and feeling and knowing and feeling into that, knowing that is like, that's the freedom, is like owning that, like we're all unique individual angelic beings, and that we are free to be these unique individual beings. We don't have to conform all the time. It's not like Iana Kiana Oyana. We're not we don't have to be in life as if we were in this private school of where everybody's wearing khakis and white polos, and you have to like conform, and you have to do everything the way everyone else is doing to fit in, and to be okay, and not speak your mind and not speak your truth. There's not like they divide, they oyana kiana oyana siano tuiano oyana, part of the whole like division. It's all about division. Is if we keep you divided, the darkness, if they keep you divided, then you never are free, because you have to like keeping like these two-party systems and stuff like that. It just keeps people chained. Everybody's chained to these systems, and they're like, it's time to cut the chains. It's time to like cut the chains. It's time to cut the chains and allow each individual to have their own voice again. You don't have to believe everything that one party believes and says. You don't have to trust everything that one party leader says. It is time for each one of us to have our own individual voice. This is an individualistic time, and We are individualistic beings. Ayana siano tuyana oyana. Iana siano tuyana oyana. This is, we are here to like give you wings. Ayana siano tuyana oyana kiano oyana. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Whew. Okay. Lay it on the altar. Hand it over. Soften, surrender, and forgive. Iana kiana oyana. So forgiving yourself, okay, so they're saying like one of the good things and one of the hard things about this transformational time. It's like such a, I mean, I'm like just this ball and my legs are going crazy, like just so much like excitement on it feels like this angelic, it's like, it's almost like this angelic presence. It's like, feels very much like excited about this time. Oyana kiana siana tiana oyana, like bubbling over with it, like whoa, in a good way. But saying that one of the hardest and best things about this is about right now though, like, is forgiving yourself for everything that you did in the past. Everything you, even all the thoughts that you had in the past. Because this is a new age of like newness, like you're washing away the old, washing away the old. Like even if you were the worst of the worst back a few months ago, you were like supporting things that now you're like, what the fuck was I thinking? Excuse me. It is time to lay that down. It's like, they're like, lay it down. Forgive that version of you. You needed to see, it's almost like, they do this a lot where they're like separating our different parts. Like, it's like they separate them and then they bring them back together and they separate them just for like, it's almost like presentation purposes. Like, so the different parts of our lives, we've all fucked up from one time or the other, right? And we don't want all of those kind of like lined up on the wall like trophies of like, look what you did that year. Ooh, that was a doozy. That was a doozy. We don't want that. We don't need that. Didn't happen for that purpose. That wasn't a part of your life. It wasn't on purpose to be there, to be held over you and in your face all the time. No, but you are to look at that and help and learn from that and be a better person from that, right? So you're seeing that this is that version of you, like separate from a place of neutrality, a place of non-judgment, and think about like how she or he got there. How'd she get there? I feel like there's a he listening right now, and then they're very judgmental about that part of their lives. Welcome, thank you for being here, because I know it's very feminine, but so I appreciate you too for being here. So anyway, so I feel like you're looking at that part of your life in such a hugely judgmental way, but in like almost because you're hurt by like, you're hurt because you hurt. You caused hurt. And even if it was like in a roundabout way. But the mother still holds you firmly in her hands. She holds you and she's rocking you and she's telling you, it's okay. I forgive you. I forgave you. It is time for you to forgive you, to truly move on, to truly lay it. It's like, it almost feels like a funeral kind of thing of laying it to rest. Lay it to rest. Oyana kiano suiano toiana kiano oyana. Oh. Excuse me, it felt like such a powerful presence, like whoa, like a commanding, like lay it to rest. Like you're being guided from like very powerful, very good beings, gods, goddesses, angels, to lay it to rest. They did not put you here in this moment of time to dwell on things that are holding you, like anchoring you, making you a slave of that era. Because it's like you're still a slave to that time period. It's like anchored to you. So we need to unbind. We need to lay that to rest. We need to lay that to rest. Oyana siano tuyano oyana. Oyana siano tuyano oyana. Iana siano tuyano oyana. Iana kiano suiano tuyano oyana. Oyana siano tuyano oyana. Iana suyano. Iana suyano tuyano. Iana suyano tuyano. Akana soana. Oyana siano tuyano oyana. The power is within you. The power is within you. The power is within you. Ona kana siano tuyano oana. Iana siano tuyano suyano tuyano o iana kana siana oyana. Iana kiano suyano tuyano oyana. Ayana. Ayana. Ayana suyano oana. It's like they're sending you. It's like they were sending you this like booming power just to remind you of who the fuck you are and why you're here, and to stop dwelling on that moment. They're like really emphasizing that too in this moment. That and they're like, oh yeah, break it down. So this right here is one moment of time at 37 seconds, 30 minutes. This is a one moment in time, correct? This moment in time, it can either make you or break you, or it could be fleeting and not make a dent. Oyana siano tuiano oyana siano tuiano oyana. That, no matter if it was 1 month, 1 year, 2 years, 10 years, 10 years, 10 years, 10 years, I feel it's like a around 10 year, 12 year span. And so you feel like that's why it's like weighing heavy on you. Oyana siano tuiano oyana kiano oyana siano tuiano oyana. They're like, compress it down. Oyana kiana siano tuiano kuiana. I siano tuiano oyana kiano oyana siano tuiano oyana. Oana kana oyana oano. Oano oana ana. Oano 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 oano. Because if you look at the timeline that runs to infinity, Iana kiana oina, and they're showing it kind of like looking like how, like those sound things. They're like, so this moment in time right now, me and you together sitting across the table with our higher selves, welcome, and our angels, welcome. That is like boop, a little blip on this timeline. But Iana, soyana oyana. They're like, but it's like for somebody, it's a big blip. It's like cutting the past from the future. This is giving you the power. There's something that like resonates so deeply within you in this moment that it cuts, like they gave you the power to cut that cord from the past and just finally lay it to rest. because they're showing you, okay, this is like this big blip. That little blip, that moment in time, little blip, even if it was lasted 33 years, that was a micro moment in the scheme of things. They're like, you've got work to do. If you keep dragging that around, where are you? What's your role in this prophecy, this age of prophecy? What is your role in this age of prophecy if you keep dragging that shit around? You're not going to be able to get it done. You're going to be tripping over that chain and dropping the messages left and right. You're going to be missing the messages if you keep dragging that shit around. That was a micro moment in time. It is time to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Ana siano tuyano oyana. Sorry, they're like, I don't know why, but they're like, I hereby, by the power of the God Almighty, give you the power of forgiveness. Oyana kiano soyano tuyano oyana. And by the power invested in me, by God Almighty Himself, Goddess herself. Iana kiano oyana, by Mother Earth and Father Sun and all the fairies. Oyana kiano oyana, and the angels and our guides. Iana siano tuyano oyana. And of 9, our Galactic Council, Soyano Tuyano Oyana, and our Ascension Council and our Ancestors of Love and Light. I feel like we're very surrounded right now because they are all here because they know this is a really big blip in their timeline. Like, in a good way. Iana Kiano Soyano Oyana, this is a big moment for you. This is the permission. This is your permission. This is your permission. Put your hand up. Receive. Receive, receive. Ayana siano tuyano oyana. I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. Ayana oyana kana siano oyana. They're like, hear my voice. Oyana siano tuyano oyana. It is your voice. Oyana kiana siano tuyano oyana. I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. By the Lord God Almighty, I forgive you. Oyana siano soyano tuyano oyana. Iana siano tuyano oyana. Iana kiano soyano tuyano oyana. Iana siano tuyano oyana kiano soyano oyana. And they're like, and it is done. It is done. It is done. Oyana siano tuyano oyana. Don't see it anymore. Don't see it anymore. Don't see it anymore. They're like, look away, look away. They're like, they know it's not a laughing matter, that this is a huge moment in time for us to leave all of that behind. And it is a big, huge moment for you because you're finally cutting that cord. You're finally seeing the truth in the matter, that it has been blocking your truth. That, hanging on to that, has been blocking your truth. By giving yourself the power, oyana kiano soyano tuyano oyana, which is what we do. Iana kiano soyano tuyano oyana siano oyana, because that is the truth. Oyana kiano oyana. We are giving you the permission slip. You are giving you the permission slip. We are giving you the power. You are giving you the power. Oyana kiano soyano tuyano oyana kiano soyano tuyano oyana. Oh, it kind of makes me want to throw up every time it kind of happens, but this big energy comes through and it's like, whoa, 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 whoa. It's like wanting to come through again. Hang on. I need water for that one. Oyana siano tuyano oyana kana suyano tuyano oyana kiana suyano oyana. Iana suyano tuyano oyana kiana suyano tuyano oyana. Kiana suyano tuyano oyana. Kiana suyano tuyano oyana. Kiana siano tuyano oyana. Kiana suyano tuyano oyana. Iana kiano suyano tuyano oyana. Ayana siano. Oyana kana siano. Iana kiano suyano. Iana kiano suyano tuyano oyana. Iana kana siano tuyano oyana. Kana siano tuyano oyana kana oana. Iana siano tuyano oyana. Okay. You're saying about they were ripped, like it's time to pull off the mask. It's like the victim card. It's almost like, and you're like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I wasn't, I was holding on to this because I hurt. I hurt. And so it hurts me because I hurt. They're like, it's the victim card. You are still playing the victim card and the victim role in your life, even though you were the perpetrator in this scenario. No matter what that means, don't take that as like, as deep or ugly as it, take it for what it is. Like, just take it for what it is. Don't make it something it's not. Don't make it dirty. Don't make it whatever, because it's not like that. It's, what it is. And it's what it's about, but you're still turning it into, you're still making it to where you're the victim in this scenario, because it's like, even though you don't mean to, it's still like, oyana kana siano tuiano oyana, iana oana. You're carrying this role of like, of unforgiveness, and that is what's turning you into this victim mentality, keeping you holding on to that. It's like holding on to that. Iana kiana oyana. But what it is that it's your fear of laying that role down, laying that victim card down. It's like that has been like your cloak that you've been wearing, is this victim, this guilt, this oyana kiana oyana. You've been wearing this cloak of pain and blame and shame, and they're not making light of it. They're not making light of it. They're saying it's time to fucking pull it off. You've held on to it long enough. And part of it, a lot of it, is just out of fear. Like, who am I without it? Who am I without carrying that around? It's like this huge weight and burden around. I've been carrying this. Who am I without it? I'm going to feel naked without it. I'm going to feel exposed without it. Without it, I am raw. I am vulnerable. I am raw and vulnerable. I am exposed. Everyone will be able to see me for who I am. And they're like, oh, but you need to see you for who you are. You need to see you for who you are. Not for who you were. Not for what you did. Stop fucking carrying that bullshit around. There's a lot of language going on today. Angels. Mm-mm. They're like, you need to see you for who you are. You are this beautiful, divine being that once upon a time, fucked up. We all did. In our own, and you're like, but mine was a big thing. Who the hell, what do you know about everybody else's story? You don't know anything about anybody else's story. You have no fucking clue. Stop putting yourself on this pedestal of like, my blame and shame is worse than your blame and shame because I did this for all these years, 10, 11, 12 years, or 33 years, 34 years. I was the mean drunk, or I was the abuser, or I was the whatever for all these years. I carry more blame and shame than you do. You have no fucking clue about what the next guy, the guy in front of you in the checkout line, the lady behind you, you have no idea their stories. Stop playing the comparison thing of like, I win. My victim card is bigger than yours. Because again, they're saying you're turning it into a victim card, because now you're the victim of like the blame shame game. Like you're like it's like this, you're playing this, it's this cloak. It's like this cloak of like, iana kiana oyana. made of bricks. It feels like a cloak made of bricks. It's like weighing you down and keeping you hidden and keeping you cloaked in this darkness of past. When you're cloaking yourself in the darkness of the past. Iana kiana oina, which can make it hard for others to move on as well. It's time for you to hang up the cloak. As scary as it is, allow yourself to be seen. Be vulnerable. This is me. This is me. This is me. Be vulnerable. Allow yourself to be exposed. Your message will never be heard if it has to get through a cloak of bricks that you've been carrying around. Feeling like, oh, how horrible my life was, or how horrible I was, or how horrible I was to this person or these people. You're never going to make it better if you're living there in that past, living in that role. And again, it's like you're turning yourself into the victim, and that's not any better. Like, let it go. Put it to rest. They're like, forgive yourself. There's so much more power. And it's hard. They're saying it's so hard, but it's so powerful. And you're giving yourself and others the power to move on by forgiving yourself, dropping it, exposing yourself for who you are, and still like owning it. And they're like, they know it's hard for you to own the fact that you are this divine being, despite that past self. You are worthy. You are worthy. That past it's like a minuscule spot in your timeline, and you still have all this timeline to go. Now you can either choose just to hang out back here and let everyone else go ahead of you and speak in their truth and learning and being vulnerable and allowing others to truly see them and growing and healing and spreading their light and helping each and any way that they can whenever. And they're like, and not everybody's going to play this role, but you are meant to be in this role. So you can hang back here and be the caboose, but you're not meant to be the caboose. You're meant to take that, alchemize that pain and suffering and all of that hurt. Alchemize it, turn it to fuel, turn it into that coal, and walk your ass up to the engine and get to chugging. And leave that past behind. Like, then unhook that caboose, unhook it, leave it behind. All the past, leave it behind. Go be the engine. Go be the train driver, the conductor. It's time for you to take charge of your future and your path. Take charge of it by leaving the past behind. Take charge of it. Take charge of your future by leaving your past behind. This is your choice. This is your choice to be living in this victimhood. Your choice to be living in the past of blame and shame and horror and all the things and replaying it. This is your choice. You're reliving it. You're choosing to relive it. And part of it is out of fear of, they will see me. They will see me. People will see me, and they will see what I did. They will think, who is he to say these things and do these things? But see what I did. When in reality, look what he is. Look who he is. Despite what he's been through. I mean, look how if he can turn that into this, can you imagine what I can do? If he can have lived through this and have been that person, and now he is this person, can you imagine what I can do? But you'll never inspire if you don't acquire like the tools and the knowledge that you need to be who you've always meant to be. And to do that, you've got to let go of the bricks and the chains and it feels like that chain mail, but it's like all over, and it's almost like like vampires, like they can't do the silver, but it feels like you're like in silver chain mail, like you're over and over again, you're burning yourself with this past story. And it's time we separated that from ourselves and like looked at it like a separate from us in neutrality. And what took you from point A to point B in that point of time? What transpired in your life to put you in that place? And how can we not repeat that pattern? How can we heal that whole path, that whole part of the timeline? How can we heal that whole part of the timeline from point A to point B? We need to heal that whole part of that timeline. Iana kiana suyano tuyano oyana. Iana siano tuyano oyana. Ana siano oyana. So that way we can, it's kind of like when someone dies and you were like, they had really hurt you and you're trying to forgive them. And so that way you can lay them to rest and not feel all these different mixed emotions. Like they were like horrible to you, maybe there was abuse and all the things, but they were still like, maybe they were your father or something, or they used to be like this favorite uncle, and then they hurt you in some way, and you're trying to figure out and come to terms with their death, because and all the mixed emotions of the hate and the hurt and the pain and the betrayal, but also the love and the memories, the good memories. And so you have to heal all of those things to be able to finally lay them to rest. And they're saying it's the same thing with this. It's just healing all the things to finally lay it to rest. Like to be, this is like, I didn't get there by accident. I wasn't living this beautiful magical world and then tripped on this rock and all of a sudden became this monster for this certain time period. No, there were things that led up to it. And then that's why it gives you, if you look at before the time period, it helps you to forgive that time period too, and know that it wasn't like you just fell into it. It was led to it, and you need to forgive all of it. You need to forgive all of it. All of you. You need to forgive all of you. Even the parts of you that have just been like, whether if it was like 30 years ago. So say it lasted like around 12 years, and then you've been carrying it around with you for like 33, 34 years. And so now you're feeling guilt for carrying it around for 34 years. Even though it's because it happened so long ago and you're still carrying it around, then you're like, it's kept me weighted down all these years. Now I feel guilty about that, bad about that. They're like, put down the fucking victim card, boy. And then thinking they're talking about too, like the forgive that too. Like now you know better. Now you know better. Now you know better. And maybe you weren't given this space, this moment in time, this moment in time to be held in the safe space that of pure, non-judgmental love, this safe space, this container that we are in right now. Just imagine yourself, you're in this big bubble, this big Elsa bubble. And is that the right name? Glinda. Elsa wasn't in a bubble, was she? Galinda, in her big bubble, and you are in this safe space at our little tea party table, and you are now given the space to take off the chains, to take off the cloak, take off the mask, to lay the past and leave it in the past. Forgive every single part leading up to it, all the ugly moments within it, and every year beyond it that you've been carrying it. You now have the opportunity, the safe space to heal from that, to lay it down, to be brave. Be brave to come out of your shell, to be, it's kind of like it's like this little snail that's been hiding in its shell, and it's like all of a sudden somebody tells them, you didn't have to be carrying around anymore. You're not really a snail. You can come out of that shell. And so it comes out of its shell, and all of a sudden it's like turns into like this butterfly. The whole time it wasn't a snail. It was just living in its like that body, because that's what he always thought he was. So they're saying, come out, wherever you are. You are in a safe space now. And you have to be brave. There's still bravery involved, because you do have to be vulnerable. You do have to be, but it's a good thing. It's like a fresh new baby coming out of its womb. It's a good thing. You got a whole new life ahead of you. This whole brand new life. You are this babe, and you have a whole new life ahead of you. Embrace that. Look forward to that. Keyword, look forward to that. Look forward to that. Look forward to that. So that was lay it on the altar. You are oyana kiano suiano tuiano oyana. You are softening, you're surrendering, you're laying that whole past. It's like you are offering that up to, if you have a special connection, if you use the term God, if spirit, the great spirit, if you have a special connection to Jesus, to Mother Mary, to Mary Magdalene, to Mother Earth, to Father Sun, to Grandmother Moon, any, just put it on the altar. Put that whole past, like you can even close your eyes and like start pulling all of that in your mind's eye, to start pulling it all in together, like that whole past, like that whole time period, the whole past, the prior to the time period itself, and everything that came after, from that you felt like was holding you back in life because you kept dragging that around, pulling it all together. Oyana siano tuiano oyana kiano suiano tuiano oyana. Oyana kiano suiano tuiano oyana. I forgive you, I forgive you, I forgive you. I am ready to lay you down, and put it on her altar. Put it at the feet of Mary. Oyana kiona oyana, or bury it in. You can even take something, oyana kiona oyana, like say if there's something that you have and you can bury it. You can have that and do the same thing, like put everything in. Say if it's a stone, hold that stone. Put everything into that stone. All of it. All the blame, shame, pain, everything into that stone. Blow it into that stone. I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. I am free. I am free. I am free. And bury it. Literally lay it to rest. You can even do a little cross over it. Here lies the past. I am done with you. I am done. I'm done. I'm done. Wash your hands of it. Grab some little Florida water. We're going to wash our hands of it. No more, no more, no more. Okay, so where are we going now? We are at the 5 of Wands. So why do we have even more? Let's see. Okay, so we're here. Oyana kiano soviano toyano oyana. Ayana siano toyano oyana. Okay, so you're a brand new babe. You set like that, you let that caboose go. You buried the past. You set yourself free. You've unclipped your wings. You are ready to fly. You are ready to fly. You're ready to fly. And then you're like, well, what the fuck now? All this language, people. Sorry. Oyana kiano suiano tuiano oyana. Oyana kiano suiano tuiano oyana. Oyana kiano suiano tuiano oyana. It's almost like you're having a hard time hearing That seems to be a key word. Hearing guidance. Because too many conflicting things, too many conflicting messages. And so it feels like they're crossing wires. You have wires crossed. You have wires crossed. You have wires crossed. Ayana siano tuyano oyana. Kiono oyana siano tuyano oyana. Iana kiono oyana. It feels like you need to practice. It almost feels like they're suggesting, like, how do you say that? I always have a hard time saying that. Qigong, Tai Chi, stillness, meditation, flow. They're like, even if you could go outside or even in front of a window if you can't for some reason, like if you have asthma or the heat or something, and you need to just be in front of a window and just act as if you are outside, being a part of nature. Of all that is, that life force, being a part of that life force. Act as if, and then go into the stillness. Practice the stillness. Because it feels like meditation plays a huge important role, but there's something about this, like what they're doing, that is like helping, like it's almost like it's sorting, organizing, clearing the way of thoughts, of words, of misinformation, of useless information that doesn't need to be there anymore, of all the different things. It feels like very much, even if they're saying too, like you can do, like even if you have like this beautiful music, slow music on, and you just do your own thing, like dancing, this like a slow-mo dancing, that is fine. You don't have to do a formal Tai Chi or Qigong lesson video or whatever it is, or practice. You can do the dancing, slow motion dancing, but they're saying, but the Qigong and that kind of thing too, I think they're just saying could really help you to focus these energies, to turn this into this, like to focus it to where you can do one at a time. So and they're saying this is another reminder of that the confusion too, and the all of this can be the thief of joy if we stay in that jumbled mindset of so much going on in here. It could be the thief of joy. So we need to start and learn a practice that, even if it's our own made up one, that can help us to navigate this world, this life, without feeling all jumbled up in our minds. That we need to start sorting and separating and creating this beautiful balance, organizing. You can write things down and get it all organized and out of here and onto paper. But really, like, learning this separation of thought, of past, of present, of the now, the never, the always, all the things. All the different voices in your head too, like other people's things that they're like, you should do this and you should do that, and all the things. Just sorting through all of that. But this helps you go into the intention of that, like as if you have, like when you're going into this practice, that you are inviting in, like it's almost like it shows, like almost like little fairies, and they're going, like sorting through your file cabinets, going, you don't need that, let's like organize this, organize that. There's the in out piles, all the things. Let's organize. Here's your priority list. They're like right over there writing the priority list. It's like that, going into this practice with the intention of cleansing, clearing, organizing, separating, sorting, getting just mental clarity, mental clarity, mental clarity, mental clarity. Oyana siano tuyano koyana siano tuyano oyana. Iana kiano oyana. It's like taking out the trash, taking out the mental trash. Oyana siano tuyano oyana. Ayana siano oyana, which opens you up to new ideas, new focus and clarity. Ayana siano tuyano oyana. All is well and good. All is well and good. All is well and good. Be good and kind to yourself. Oyana siano tuyano oyana in this time period is a lot. Iana kiano suyano tuyano oyana. You are held, you are held, you are held. You are in the safe space. You are in the safe space that is your heart space. You are in the safe space. You are in the safe space. Oyana siano tuyano oyana. Feel held. Feel held. Iana kiano oyana. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oyana siano tuyano suyano tuyano oyana. Iana siano tuyano kuyano suyano tuyano oyana. Oyana siano tuyano kuyano oyana oyana iana ana. Amen. And so it is. Blessed be, blessed be, blessed be. Oyana siano tuyano oyana. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. I do appreciate so much. Thank you.